What up, comic bros? Super duper Sean here, and this is Power of Comics. And today we're gonna do another Marvel Rivals character concept. Yes, because I went digging through that internet Bible that I like to call Reddit, and I found some really cool concept cards that I got to share with y'all. These things are just so awesome. Marvel Rivals is just so much fun to play. And with it recently hitting the milestone of 10 million players, I was like, yo, let's keep the buzz going and talk about it and do some more character concepts. Once again, this video could not be made without the hard work from the people that made the concepts. I appreciate you so much. Let's jump into it. So the first one is a Daredevil concept, and this is by GRACENSEPICCHANNEL, and his hero profile reads: as a boy, Matt Murdock lost his sight and gained superhero senses in an accident that taught him to live without fear. He went on to study law, leading him to a life of crime, fighting in New York as both lawyer and as the vigilante Daredevil. He is a duelist. Difficulty 3 stars. Matt Murdock. Let's get to some abilities, y'all. His first attack is Billy Club Strike. Daredevil swings his Billy Club with precision, dealing 70 damage in a single powerful strike. The attack has an extended range due to the length of the club, making it effective for mid-range engagements. This attack can also hit multiple enemies if they're lined up. Next one, Rapid Combo. A fast-paced series of Billy Club strikes dealing 25 damage per hit. The combo consists of 3 hits, each progressively faster, rewarding aggressive close-range combat. And I like that one as well. That one would be similar to Batman Arkham style beatdown. Remember the beatdown by Batman? It was, I believe it was like circle and X that you could perform, or square and X, and you just combo them up. That Batman beatdown. Shit was raw, man. I can imagine Daredevil with one of those. Let's keep it moving. His passive attack, Psi Reflexes. Oh, this is more of a team up. Okay, Psi Reflex. Psylocke's enhanced psychic awareness grants her a 10% chance to dodge incoming attacks. Additionally, dodging an attack triggers a Psi Blade counter that applies psionic rune to the attacker. Psylocke detect marked enemies for 5 seconds. Psi Reflexes. Daredevil's team-up ability, Warrior Spirit. Daredevil and Psylocke coordinate a synchronized assault upon activation. They both dash toward a targeted enemy in a pincer move, striking simultaneously for a devastating combo. The enemy takes 120 damage from the combined strikes and is briefly stunned for 1 second. Additionally, both Daredevil and Psylocke receive individual buffs based on their unique skills. Heightened focus for 6 seconds. Daredevil's radar assault ability is automatically active, allowing him to see all nearby enemies, and he gains 15% attack speed. Psychic precision for 6 seconds. Psylocke's melee attacks deal an additional 20% psychic damage, and her telekinetic abilities have their cooldown reduced by 25%. Those were his attacks. Let's go to his abilities. Shadow Dodge. Daredevil performs a quick acrobatic dodge in any direction, avoiding all damage for 0.5 seconds. After dodging, Daredevil's attack speed increases by 20% for 4 seconds. Can be used to reposition offensively or evade enemy abilities. Cooldown 8 seconds. His next one is Radar Assault. Daredevil activates his radar sense, increasing his awareness and making him immune to crowd control for 6 seconds. Additionally, enemies within a 20-meter radius are revealed, and Daredevil's attacks deal an extra 10 damage per hit to these enemies. Cooldown 14 seconds. Next attack, Baton Blitz. Daredevil spins his billy club in a sweeping arc, dealing 50 damage to all enemies in a 10-meter radius and pushing them back slightly. This area of effect attack allows Daredevil to control the flow of the battle, displacing enemies. Cooldown 16 seconds. Devil's Wrath, his ultimate ability. Daredevil taps into his raw fury, greatly enhancing his combat abilities for 8 seconds. During this time, his movement speed increases by 30%. His attack damage is boosted by 35%, and each billy club hit slows enemies by 20% for 2 seconds. His dodge cooldown is also halved, allowing for multiple dodges during the ultimate. So that was Daredevil's attacks and abilities. Not much I would change there. Thought those was well thought out, very complimentary to the character. That was Daredevil Rivals. Let's keep it moving. Next Marvel Rivals concept character, we got your boy on the villain side. See, sometimes we gotta go to the villains. Green Goblin. Oh yeah. Let's jump into his attacks. Glider guns. Fire from the dual Gatling guns mounted on the Goblin glider. His abilities: ditch the glider and transform into Beast Goblin for a limited time. G Serum. Okay, a little callback to the Ultimate Spider one, where he was just a nasty looking, super roided out wrestler looking goblin. I like that callback. That's fire. Accelerate. Accelerate forward. Blades in the front of your glider deal damage. Okay, that's his traversal. Next one, Pumpkin Bomb. Toss a pumpkin bomb that explodes on impact. Grab an ally or an enemy. Use this again to drop them. Deals damage if this is an enemy. Okay, I like this Green Goblin concept. I think Rivals is missing a lot of enemies, bro. I think that's really what the game is missing. And Green Goblin would be such a fun character to play. You just riding on his glider, you know, dropping bombs everywhere. Like, man, that would be so dope. It would make the battlefield much more chaotic, and it would make players have to step up their game more. Marvel, stop playing and add Green Goblin. Shout out to Grayson's Pick channel for the Green Goblin concept. Oh, his team up ability. I keep forgetting these team up abilities, y'all. Let's jump back into it. His team up ability. Oh, okay, so he teams up with the Human Torch. Incinerary. The Human Torch powers up your pumpkin bombs. Okay, I like that. That's fire. That's fire. The next Marvel Rivals character. This is a concept, but it's almost a gimme. Due to the height of this character's popularity, you know he is going to be added to the cast sooner or later, and that is Deadpool. Let's jump straight into his attacks. Dual pistols. Deadpool pulls out 2 mid-range pistols and fires rapidly, dealing 25% damage per shot. These shots have medium range and fast reload, allowing for high sustained damage output. Damage reduced with far distance. Next ability, Grenade Toss. Deadpool lobs a grenade that explodes after 1.5 seconds, dealing 60 damage in a small radius. The grenade has light arc and can bounce off surfaces, making it useful for area control. Healing factor. Deadpool regenerates 5% health per second after not taking damage for 3 seconds. This passive gives him incredible staying power, letting him survive longer in extended fights. His abilities: teleport takedown. Deadpool teleports a short distance behind an enemy, slicing them with his katana for 80% damage. Cooldown 10 seconds. This quick, sneaky move is great for getting the drop on enemies or escaping sticky situations. Next ability, Chimichanga Time. Deadpool eats a chimichanga, healing for 50% of his health over 5 seconds. He also gains a 10% movement speed boost for the duration. Cooldown 15 seconds. This healing ability is as fun as it is useful, giving Deadpool a way to recover mid-fight. Third ability, Katana Deflect. Deadpool spins his katana to deflect incoming projectiles for 2 seconds. Projectiles are reflected back at enemies, dealing 50% of the original damage. Cooldown 12 seconds. This skill fits Deadpool's flair while making him a tough target for ranged heroes. Ultimate, Maximum Effort. Deadpool goes berserk for 7 seconds, boosting his attack speed by 50% and making him immune to crowd control effects. Each pistol shot deals 40% damage and grenade cooldown is reduced by 50%. This ultimate embodies his unpredictable, over-the-top persona, turning him into a high-damage, unstoppable force. I have no gripe with the Deadpool character and abilities card. I have no gripe with this Deadpool concept card. This looked like it could have came from Marvel himself. Grayson's Pick channel is cooking with these concept cards. I'm telling you, they are fire. If I could change his ultimate, I'm going back to the ultimate. MVC3 Deadpool, when he just says bang, 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 bang. But I am going to add heat-seeking bullets in Deadpool's rounds, hitting everybody in his vicinity. That's what I would do if I was Deadpool for his ultimate. But his is fire. I like the Katana Deflect. I like the Maximum Effort. Let's keep it moving. Next one up, we got the Century concept card. Okay, so his ability, his team-up ability, he will ride with the Hulk. Century shares some of his power to the Hulk, buffing his DPS and HP at the cost of losing some of his. His main attack is his primary fire, since Century ignites his fist with golden energy and performs a melee combo. Secondary, Century fires lasers from his eyes. This has a cooldown of 4.5 seconds. Ability 1, Flight. Century can fly freely, similar to Iron Man and Storm. Ability 2, Soaring Strike. Century flies at high speed with a golden aura around him, will damage any enemy on the receiving end. Ability 3, Energy Shield. Century creates a shield in front of him to block incoming enemy fire. Ability 4, Absorption. Century absorbs incoming damage for a fixed amount. The amount of damage is absorbed, the more buffed his DPS will be. Ultimate ability, the Void. Unleash Century's evil alter ego, the Void. The playstyle of Void is more like an off-tank who focuses on picking out the enemy team from the back. Other abilities are disabled except Soaring Strike and Flight. Primary fire is a rapid tentacle slash, and secondary fire is the same but now a darker color. The Century character concept card was made by USnow 2013. USnow 2013, thank you for your contribution. Century, what y'all think about Century? He was not always the most interesting character to me. Like, he seems like a fight off Superman. He seems like a I'ma just say he seems like a depressed Hyperion. And he just really not that interesting to me. His costume is kind of lame, and we can do without him. I'd much rather see Hyperion than Century, dog. Like, that's facts. He wasn't bad. When's the last time I read about Century? It had to be in Dark Avengers. When he's always moody. Like, I'm straight. Like, you know what? I'm gonna do an emo video, a good emo video. You Century depressed crying. That'd be his emo for real. Anyways, this is Marvel Rivals concept cards. I like to thank everybody. I could not make this video without the contributors. I appreciate your hard work, and I just want to share it with other people, and I thank you for it. Thank you for letting me share it. I'm your boy, Super Duper. This is Power of Comics. Deuces.